Hello everybody, my name is Ci'ara. We will be going over ManyCam today, so let's begin. I love ManyCam. I have the studio version. In fact, let's look at the different versions now and what the options are between them. Okay, so we have right now they're having a sale. The way I did it, the way I would do it, is to buy the lifetime subscription studio or premium with either one or two other people. So as you can see here, this studio allows 2 devices, so you can split it with someone else and it becomes about $50 give or take per person. Or you could use premium, which gives you 3 devices or 3 people, and it becomes around $45 per person. The only difference between the two is that one has priority support and one doesn't, and also one has 24 resources instead of 12 sources. I'm sorry, sources, not resources. But I never use more than 4 sources, so that's not really a big problem. Or you can stick with the free if you want. But if you're going to be using Chromakey, or if you want the what's it called, watermark removed from the bottom, you're going to want to either use studio or premium. Don't even look at standard. Standard's not worth it because you're paying $44 and you're not getting Chromakey. You're only getting 4 video sources and 1 device. It doesn't make sense. It's not a good bang for your buck. If you want to stay with free, I found this. It's Chromakey. If your computer can run it, it's perfect. It gives you the background removal without the green screen, having to have a green screen behind you. So it's pretty cool. And I found for pricing that you can use the free one and it will give you a virtual green screen and do a background blur, and it's pretty darn good at it. But you have a watermark on it, so you'd have 2 watermarks. However, you can fix the watermark issue by just putting stickers over the watermark. So it's pretty easy, pretty simple. Alright, so let's get back into the ManyCam tutorial. Here we go. I'll link these resources below to the Chromakey that I just found because I think it's pretty cool, and it would give you an opportunity to keep the free ManyCam but also have the Chromakey, which is really neat. The kids really like it, and I think it can spice up your classroom a little bit. Favorites. I don't use favorites. It's to favorite widgets or part of ManyCam that you want the kids to use, you want to use a lot with kids in your classes. I don't use it, so I don't have any favorites, and you won't in the beginning either. Okay, gallery. This is if you take a snapshot like this. It'll go up here to my snapshots. You can do pictures. Sometimes I'll have pictures of me like doing silly things like ah, or something where like ah, and the kids like it before the class. Oh, my hair's messed up. But the kids like it before the class. It's just funny. They, little videos, or sometimes I'll do a video recording, which you can start right here, and I will just go over the vocabulary for the day, sentence structures. Just depends on how I'm feeling, what I do. All right, let's go to effects. Effects, these are the coolest thing. These are what ManyCam is all about. Effects. It is so neat. They are so amazing. There are so many options. So we're going to go through them. You'll tell that I get really excited about them because I think that it is the #1 reason to buy ManyCam is these effects. So let's try. Let's see. Borders. Happy birthday borders. How cool is that? You can sing happy birthday. You have happy birthday built in right there. You don't know it's their birthday last minute. Oh, yes, I remembered. It's right there, right? They love it. Also for teaching weather. What's the weather like? It's rainy. What's the weather like? It's cold and snowy. Okay, they are so fun, and you can get as many borders as you want. You can create your own borders eventually. You can have hearts. You can do all sorts of fun things. Just make your classroom look really cool. So those are borders. Distortions. I love distortions. I love them. It's how I teach the same. See how easy that is to understand? I teach circle. I teach square. I think that one's the best. You can do squeeze. Oh, so skinny and little. Water for swimming. Okay. And my all-time favorite is the snow. You can talk about weather. You can talk about how it's cold. And look, it's snowing. How neat is that? And then, of course, it can be hot. The boys love this. It's an absolute crowd pleaser. Yes, teacher is on fire. Or you can actually be fire. Physical fire. Ah, it's so hot. Save me. They love it. Okay. You can get more. Just click down here. Click get more. I'll show you. It'll load ManyCam. Here we go. And you can have all sorts of distortions. Mirror, fire, snow. I've downloaded a lot of them. Rain. In fact, I want rain. So I'm going to download it. Save it. And then all you have to do is click here once it's done. Blinking. And then you'll see ManyCam pops up and it's like, hey, I've got something new. And then we can check it out. Let's see how it looks. Oh, that's pretty neat. Look at that. See the raindrops? That's pretty cool. So it's a little less intense than the snow, but I still like it. I think over time, it would look pretty cool. There's lots of things you can do. So if we go back to effects, we can see that they've got water, bounce, might be helpful for teaching bounce, shrink, square, mirror, bulge. I have a lot of these, but distortions are neat. It says that there are 15 distortions, so not many, but the ones that they do have are pretty cool. So anyways, I love this. I love ManyCam and I love the distortions. I think it's a fun way to teach. The kids really like it. I like it. So as you see my eyes going off camera, it's because I'm looking over here to try and see what I'm going to next. Education. I made this folder. It's just because I like these little apples. I have a bunch of them, a bunch of different kinds. Some of them animate, some of them don't. But I like it. They like it too. Sometimes I'll put my face at the end. Let's see if I can figure out which direction to go. Here we go. I'm so bad at the directions. So I'll be like, right. I think it's funny. Okay. So let's see. Emotions. We've got some that are animated. And you can even layer to add to this. I have tears. We can cry together. We can be so sad. I think that's so fun. And then we have non-animated. They're just static resources. So laugh, animated, sick, static. Up to you, whatever you want. But it's really helpful. I love this sleeping one. He looks so peaceful. Shock. It's kind of hard to teach shock, right? Like, is it bad? Is it good? I don't know. But shock here is really easily explained. They like it a lot. Sometimes I'll be like, are you happy? Smile. And he'll smile with you. And then you've got sad. You can get more here. Anytime you want more of whatever you see, just click get more. And it'll take you right there. Face accessories. One of the coolest parts. Look at this. Angry eyes. I can be an angry face. These ones don't usually blend in with your face as well as others. Some do. But they're more so like, it looks like it's stuck onto your face instead of part of it. Except for this one's pretty good. That's pretty cute. The little girls love that. The cat. Trial beginners, anyone? Check out. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? And here we go. Stormy. What's the weather like? They like that. And sometimes I'm like, I'm getting wet. No. It's just really fun. You can do all sorts of cool things. They've got birds, hearts. I have to bend down because my computer is too close to my background. But if I went backwards, it would work better. My favorite, monkey. I love the monkey. And a pig. Sometimes for the older kids, I must ask you a question. They think it's hilarious. They laugh. They die laughing. The rabbits, almost every class you'll have some kid that loves rabbits. Can I have a rabbit's ears? They like that a lot. Scared. Oh, the teacher's so scared. Halloween lesson. Witch. Sometimes I'll put myself on the moon. In fact, let me show you. Let's go check out. We'll just check out a moon picture. Yes, this is a good one. I'll show you how easy this is. Let's name it moon. Okay, so once I go to Chromakey, we're going to use that. And it will be really cool. Dog. So not only can you TPR, you can put a dog on. What is it? Dog. Easy. This just makes teaching so fun, so easy. I love... Oh, I don't use that one, no. In fact, I'm going to delete it because I never use it. So that's how you can delete it. I've never used this before, but look at it. It's pretty neat. I use this one a lot. Ow. They like the cat. I use this one. They love that one. Little hat. Spider-Man. Boys are into it. This is creepy. Never used this. Probably wouldn't. It's a little scary. And this one I like. You guys look. The mustache works with you. That's the difference between face masks and face accessories. Face masks, they move with your face typically. Face accessories, they look like stickers on your face. Both are cool, but I just use one. Groups, I don't have any groups, but you can create groups if you want. Filters, these are wonderful. Sometimes for explaining like, oh, grandma. Right, a little old-timey because it's black and white. Lower thirds, I don't use these, but I'll show you what they are in a little bit. Objects, here they all are. We have some that are animated like Pikachu and some that aren't like Baby Shark. And so for example, sometimes when I'm teaching swim, I'll say, oh no, what is it? And they'll say Baby Shark. And I'll be like, let's swim away. Swim away. And then sometimes I'll say, should I swim to Baby Shark? And they're like, no, don't do it. And I'm like, I will. And the Baby Shark eats me. Sometimes. All depends how I'm feeling. But whatever you do on the screen, like this, drink, 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 they see. So if you're teaching bounce, boom, 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 boom. How easy is that? Super easy. Say you're traveling, you don't have a lot of props. There you go, prop, right there. Prop. You have props. You have all the digital props you could literally want in this earth. And you can do fun things with the props. For example, sometimes I'll say, oh, should I eat it? And they're like, yeah, eat it, yeah. Or they'll let them come to the camera and be like, eat it. And this is what you do. You're like, hover over here, and then go towards it, and then you eat it. And you can do it for them too, and it will disappear. They lose their mind. They love it. Sometimes you can eat bad things, like the cactus. Don't eat the cactus. The cactus is bad. So here we go. I'll ask them, should I eat it? They'll scream at me, no, don't eat it. Don't eat it. But I'm going to eat it anyways because it's funny. So I'm like, voila. See? So there's so many fun things you can do with ManyCam. You can even use it as a reward system. I have several. Here's one. It's a bee. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, there we go. Now you can see that I can remove these one of two ways. I can click on what I put last, so I can click these manually, or down here I can just do it like that. Delete them all, which is really easy and really fun. Okay, so let's go and see what else I've got. Fireworks, these are super cool. Kids love it. So sometimes I'm like, yeah, good job. They have a bunch of fireworks. They think that that's the coolest thing ever. These are the easiest reward system you'll find in the whole world. Ice cream cones. All kids love ice cream. And they come in different colors. Ask them, what's your favorite color? Blue? Great. Blue ice cream. If you want to add multiples of something, hold down the control key. 1, 2. Click it as many times as you want. I clicked it twice. Now I have 2 green scoops of ice cream. That is great for teaching when we want to say hot air balloon, hot air balloons. Okay? Hot air balloons. So we can say something like, what is it? It's a hot air balloon. Good job. What are they? They are hot air balloons. Makes it simple, makes it easy, straight to the point. I also have some that are body parts, just to throw up on the screen. I use a mystery box sometimes. This kind of has to be pre-planned. So usually, I'll either tell them to close their eyes or something, like, close your eyes, I'm going to hide something. I'll put the pencil behind it, and if we're talking about something, I'll say, what is it? What is it? And they'll say pencil, hopefully, and you say, oh, yeah, good job. So many things you can do with ManyCam. It's outrageous and amazing. And they've got everything you could ever want and everything that your kid could ever want. You want to build a pizza? Sure, why not? Got the sauce. You got the cheese, okay? You can build a pizza. You can eat the pizza afterwards if you want. You can do anything you want under the face of the sun. Under the sun. So check this out. Snowy. Then we've also got animated. Cloud with snow. You can eat the snow. They can eat the snow. How interactive can your classes get with this? Totally interactive. You can ask, how's the weather? Okay. How's the weather? Snowy. So fun. You can do so many things, and I encourage you to do so. I use this. Class will start soon, then they're not screaming at me in the microphone. Where are you? 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 Speech bubbles. They like these sometimes. Bye. Say bye. They'll say bye. Or I'll say hooray. I use these just to emphasize sometimes. They think it's funny. Sometimes they don't. It is what it is. I also have folders. So here we go. I'm going to delete one of these. Oh, actually, it'll delete my preset. So I'll just make another one. So let's see. We'll just do test. I'll call it test, okay? So you can see in my folder, I've got a frog. Ribbit. But you can put whatever you want into that test folder. So here we are in unordered. These are just random things that I've got, like cars for a racing game. I've got this stamp, says perfect. So let's put that in there. Move to test. Now, when I go to the test folder, perfect will be in there always. So you can organize any of your classes this way. If you have repeating classes, repeating formats, or repeating categories, or anything that you're going to use something often, the same, like the same set of stickers often, then just go here, click perfect, make a folder, put what you want in it, and it will always stay there. So you'll always have the same categories. Mine aren't as organized as I'd like them to be, but I haven't had time, so I haven't done it. Lower thirds. I don't think anyone will use this unless they are a newscaster. But check this out. Okay, so that's what it looks like. There's different types that you can use, but I don't use these. Hey, it might be worth it to bring attention to something that you want to teach the kids, but I don't really like it, so I don't use it. Chromakey. Let's start from scratch. As you can see behind me, I have a blue sheet, and all you do is you click the color where you see. So like it's going to have a little bit of a blue band around me just because that's the nature of the beast, but that's pretty good. So you see you can hone it in. And what I wanted to show you, let's do it. I think I put it on there we go. Okay, let's see how this looks. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes, yes, it looks good. Okay, so I've got to clean up a little bit, but all of this can be done before you, oh, actually, I think that's camera flare. I think that's actually part of the picture. Okay, so say I'm on the moon. I'm on the moon. Now we can go back to our objects, and I think it's about helmet. No. Let's look, because I don't remember what it's called. Is it in face accessories? Yes, so it's called space. Okay, we can be on space. Kids like it. They think it's so cool. So you can do any kind of background. Blue background, this background. Sometimes you can put a classroom behind you. It's whatever you want. It makes it easy, makes it simple. And you can always have something behind you. Sometimes that'll bump your CPU usage. So you can see my CPU usage is sitting right around 12-14%. But when I put this on, it goes up to 22-23%. There's a couple ways that we can fix that, and I'll go through that. Actually, I can go through it now, so just to see how it changes. I'm streaming 720p at 20 frames per second. Watch what happens. If I go to 480, do you see how my CPU jump down to 14%? Okay, so that's a great way you can do it. You can flip, I'm upside down, You can mirror yourself. Ooh, I'm over here. I'm over here. I'm over here. They love it. Hello. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? They think it's so funny, but that helps with your CPU usage, because if I bump that back up to 720, we're looking at 25-26%. What about 1080? Yeah, we're up there, 27. See? So the best thing to do, if you see that your computer is lagging a little bit, is to bump down the resolution and bump down the frames. You can also bump down your frames if you want. I wouldn't go any lower than 15. But you can see here, like now I'm at 15. The ultimate frame to resolution ratio is 720 to 30. But if your computer can't handle it, bump down to 480, 30. Now you look great. Everything is going. Chromakey looks wonderful. Now be careful, if you're moving a lot, sometimes it will have a lighting issue, like right there. But when, I mean, you're not really ever moving that much, so. Okay, so that's how to do video. You can also, like I said, rotate your camera. You can mess with your colors and things in here. I wouldn't, because it's better to do that in your physical camera. Okay? Timers, super cool. I love timers. I use them all the time. If I'm doing two kids speaking to each other, but I want them to think about what they're going to say first or ask a question first, then I put on a timer. 30 seconds, go for it. Okay, and then we wait 30 seconds. Okay, good. Now let's do it. We also have a stopwatch. I use these for timed answers. I might say something like, maybe I have a marker. What color is it? Emma, and she'll tell me, it's blue. 2 seconds, and then I'll do it for the other one, and we'll do a little competition. They seem to like that a lot, so I do it. Drawing is amazing. You can draw anything you want. You can even draw on yourself if you want to. Whatever you want to do, you can do in here. You can also add text. I like to use text a lot. I use it all the time. For example, we can use no scrolling, and you can see my words that I've typed previously. However, if I'm trying to do something like, okay, stand up when you see the word bed. We'll speed it up a little bit. And stand up, bed. This is great for phonics. Stand up when you see the word cat, hat, bat. You can type these all in ahead of time and don't turn them on until you're at that slide. Boom. Pretty cool. So many things you can do with text. You can also do, if you want, let's see, we'll do no scrolling. I'll bump down the size, not too small, maybe 9. You can ask questions. So what is your favorite color? My favorite color is... This will teach them what format you want them to answer in. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is... And you can also delete this. I like to do this a lot. Do scrolling. Okay, we'll do scrolling from left to, oh no, from right to left. I can't ever get that right. So we'll go from right to left. Here we go. And you can speed it up if you want. So my favorite, and then see, oh, what do you think it is? And they'll say, my favorite color is purple. My favorite color is purple. It just helps get them into it. Now, you can change colors if you want. Whatever literal color on the rainbow that you would like this to be sometimes. And remember, they can see this. They can't see us changing it, but they can see this going to rainbow color. So sometimes they'll be like, my favorite color is pink. And I'll say, ah, pink. And they'll say, yay, like that. Yes, pink. And they get so excited. So there's just so many visual things you can do to make this fun for kids that I love. Okay, audio tab. This is very necessary. I have my microphone here, and you can see the fluctuations happening now. To add an audio device, like a microphone, like this, if I didn't already have this, it would be available, and I would click it, and it would add it and give me this option. Now we can do crazy things like change the sound. And to hear what we sound like, you can click audio monitoring, and then listen, and it sounds crazy. You can be a monster. You can be in the bathroom. You can... Let's see what else. Helium? Okay, so you can do a wide range. I use those rarely, but when I do, it always goes over very well. Noise suppression, turn it on and put it at 50 because it will cut out like your breathing. It'll cut out if you have a dog, like walking, all sorts of crazy things will happen in your classes, as you know. So just turn this on. It makes it a lot better. All right, so back up here, we'll go to audio playlist. This is where you'll add anything that you want to play, like that's music or lesson related. So here we go. Got audio 46.
Page 62.
They can hear me.
Sing-a-gram.
And they can hear
the
music.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Okay, so you can add as many of these as you want. And there's a couple ways to do that. You can either click individual ones that you want to load, or if they're all in a row, like you're super organized, you can click the top, shift, hold down shift, click the next one, and it will load all of them for you. It auto plays the next song, so at the end, remember to push pause. Unless you want it to keep playing, then you can. Now you can either delete it the way I just did, or you can come up here and click remove all. It doesn't matter. They both do the same thing. So you can also loop if you want. Loop is here, and shuffle. There's no reason, I don't think, for shuffle ever in a class unless you are maybe doing some preloaded music or you have like waiting time. Then you might use shuffle. But other than that, I can't think of a time you would use shuffle. Video, I already went through this, and then presets, which is a little more advanced, so I'll go through that later. Let's see. Here we go. To add media files, we want to add pictures, like a GIF, okay? Let's add a GIF. Let's see. I have one called swimming. So here's how we get to it. You click either transition, it'll give you a smooth transition, or cut, where it's just immediate. Cut, transition, transition, okay? So here she is. She's swimming. She's living her life. They can't see me now. The kids cannot see me. They can only see that GIF. They can't see me. If you really want them to focus on something, you can use that. Another one that you can do, maybe you want to teach them jump or hop, the kangaroo. If you want to teach them and also have a GIF at the same time, you can add a new layer. Okay, here's a new layer, and you can choose your camera. And now here you are. All right, so you can hop with the kangaroo. Can you hop? Hop. So you can add yourself into any part of this layer. You can add multiples of you if you really wanted to. You can add multiple other things too. So say if I wanted that, and then for some reason I really wanted to put in the swimming GIF, it doesn't matter. You can add as many things to one layer as you want, which is pretty nice. So here we go. Let's see. I don't like all these things. I want to be done. You just click on it on the number at the top and click clear. Done. Now it's all gone. All right, let's talk about videos. You can add videos as well. You just go to media files, and here we go. Now you'll hear the video once it starts. Okay. I like to add myself into these sometimes just so that the kids can stay interactive, especially if they're lower levels, not with the higher levels. But if they're lower levels and I'm teaching them something like, hello, how are you? How are you? I want them to know that when they see me again and I'm saying, how are you? Excuse me, that they put 2 and 2 together. That they put 2 and 2 together, that I'm asking them, oh, how are you? How are you? Okay? So let's see, I'll remove myself, and now we just have this layer, and it's a video. So they can't see me at all, but they can see the video. So that's pretty helpful. Maybe if you have something you have to like run and go get, if you have to get a prop or something, you can literally put this on, don't show your video, and be back. They'll be none the wiser. Okay, here we go. Now we've got a YouTube video that I want to use. So here, I'm going to show you 2 things. So you copy
Sunday,
the URL.
Monday, Tuesday.
Okay, copy the URL, paste it, and there you go. This is playing. This is now playing the YouTube video. So you can take it straight from YouTube and play it. Sometimes, however, you will get an invalid source error. There are a couple reasons for this, but let's see. I might get it on this. I've noticed that if the video has a lot of views, that it won't let you stream through ManyCam. But let's see if it will. Yeah. Okay, so see invalid source? There's one of 2 reasons for that. One, it's because you used the wrong URL. Sometimes they want the full one where it says feature. So you have to go here to share, copy this link, go back up, paste it, and then look, all of a sudden, you've got feature again, okay? So let's see if that is the problem. I don't think it is. I think the problem is it has millions of views, and it doesn't want to play it. Yep, so still invalid source. But never fear, there's a way around that. Go to Y2Mate. Download whatever resolution you want. 720 is fine. Enter. Okay, it's downloading. It says it will take about 14 seconds. So we can go back over to, let's say, 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. So once this is downloaded, see if it's downloaded. Yep, it is. Okay, we go back here because I've just downloaded it from YouTube and I put it on the desktop. And now, even though I didn't want to show Baby Shark, it has no choice. It's going to show Baby Shark. Oh, here we go. I think it's in Chinese. Let's see.
Baby shark,
Alright, so you've got Baby Shark, right? He's super cute. You can go forward if you want. So say I want to play, I have a very specific YouTube in mind, and I want to play it from a minute 30 to a minute 56. You can go forward from here.
Grandpa Shark, Grandpa Shark.
And then just hit pause when you're done. Super easy. You can also line up videos too. So if you want several videos in line, you can add more. They will not play until you either click on them or it automatically goes to it. So let me show you how this works. I'll go to the end of this video and it's going to automatically click over. So it automatically clicked over to the next one. Super cool. You can add, sometimes before I start my class, I'll have YouTube videos lined up for them that go over whatever we're talking about in the class, and it'll automatically cycle them through. They might be 1 minute videos, but if they have 10 minutes to wait, they're learning while they're sitting there waiting. Okay, it's been really helpful for me in my classes because the kids will already know a little bit by the time we get there. If I'm already playing a hello, how are you? And they've already heard, I'm good, I'm great. Then they might put 2 and 2 together. Oh, how are you? If they didn't know before, they know now and they can say, I'm good. And I'm like, yeah, good job. Maybe do some fireworks or whatever you want to do, but that's a way to celebrate them. So there you go. Remember, they can hear both of you. So unless you mute your microphone, they can hear you. So don't do anything crazy while you're playing a video unless you mute your microphone. Okay. So let's see. I've taught you all of that. YouTube, mobile webcam. Aha, yeah. Let me teach you a little troubleshooting. Little troubleshooting will be helpful. Okay. I'm going to go to my integrated webcam. Okay, so I have 2 webcams. I've got my integrated, which is obviously not very good quality, and then I have my Logitech. Oh no, it picked this, and you just started a ManyCam. What do you do? How do you get it to the camera that you want? Well, you click into the, right click, into the layer, and you have to select the camera that you want. So here we go, it switches. So we're back. Also, sometimes another program can be using the camera source that ManyCam needs. If this happens, you need to go in to that program and make sure that you change the source to ManyCam. So let me show you. We're going to go into Zoom, Settings, and then when you go into Video, you want this to say ManyCam Virtual Webcam. Make sure it says that. Then on your audio, you want this to be Microphone ManyCam Virtual Webcam. If this says, let me show you if I can hopefully kick this off of ManyCam. Hopefully I can kick ManyCam off my webcam. Ah, yes, I did. Good. Look, Zoom took over my Logitech webcam. Now can't start video, try closing other programs. Okay. Zoom is using my camera, so ManyCam can't. If you get this error, you need to go into whatever program you're using and change it to ManyCam Virtual Webcam. Okay, it's going to be static because it's still like, what are you doing? I'm confused. You need to right click into here, click on your camera, and it'll go back. So don't worry, don't freak out if you see a fuzzy screen. We can fix it. It just takes a little bit of work. If you want to clear, because I don't want 500 of me, I'm going to go back to the original one, and you can click on the number in the corner, click clear. We can also, there's another way to do this, you can go up to presets. Now we see preset 1, it's me, Logitech webcam. We don't want to clear that one. But we don't want videos and things on preset 2. So we can just click the X in the corner if you want, and it clears everything. And it's a whole new layer ready for whatever you want to do and make your class, however you want to make your class fun. There are a couple other tricks that you can use that are really cool. And let's see, actually. Let me start a Zoom meeting. Okay, continue without audio. So here we go. You see my face, obviously. Now, what I want to do is I want to put some sort of mask I don't think it will work on my face, but we want to put a mask on a kid, okay? So we can come down here and put this on the video. And what happens is, in ManyCam, let's see if I can go to ManyCam. In ManyCam, well, before I switch to this, they will see their face. They'll see their face in where your camera spot is. So they'll see your face in their camera spot. Okay, let's see if I can show you by sort of going like that. Ahaha, yeah. Okay. Let's see, maybe if I do it down here. Maybe? Let me try and kick it to the side and see if I can't. Okay, there we go. So that's what I'll do. Now, I don't know if it'll do it because it's a picture, but let's try. It's trying to snap to the grid. Let's try. Let's see if it'll put dog ears on. No, it won't because it's not a real person. Oh, yes, it will. Check it out. So this is what your kids will see because it will be themselves. Okay, so as you can see, the picture is crying. I do that with them all the time, and I'll switch back and forth. Like, say there's another kid over here, then I'll be like, okay, it's your turn, and then go back here. It's your turn. It's your turn. So I'll have her ask a question. But it would be like, student B, how do I feel? And the student will say, you feel sad because you are crying. And then we'll switch. So you can do all sorts of crazy fun things by using the desktop share. It is one of my absolute favorite parts of favorite parts of ManyCam. Look at all those things that suddenly popped up. So there we go. That is a primer on ManyCam, on the things you can do. There's so many fun things you can do. I showed you how to download and install effects. You can use all sorts of effects. You can use Chromakey. If you don't have the premium for Chromakey, check out the other one that I mentioned in the very beginning and load it onto your computer and see if that works for you, if you like how it looks, if you don't like how it looks. Whatever, it's a good option. Also, like I said, if you have ManyCam Basic, which is totally fine. If you don't want to jump in the beginning, don't make the jump yet. You can cover it with whatever you want. I mean, look, this is about how big. I think maybe the ManyCam logo is 2 balls wide, maybe. So you might just do like 2 basketballs, or you might do a racket. Oh, like today we're talking about sports. They don't know ManyCam logos behind that. They have no idea. But you do, and it doesn't matter. So those are my suggestions for today. If you have any questions, please let me know. Oh, one last thing. If you're in here and you want to have a quick, you want to go to quick face masks quickly, just click this mask right down here, and you can go into them very, very fast. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's lessons, and one last thing, I promise I'll end soon. This is how we do this. This is how I do before I'm starting my class. This is how I let them know what time class is starting. I will put a timer. Let's change the color to white. It will look better. So I'll say maybe it's 5 minutes until class. Okay. And then I also will use the writing function because it's there and you might as well use it. And I'll put class will start in like this. And we move it, class will start in, and then you can start the timer, boom. Then they're not screaming at you. If you're not using YouTube, if you're not using a YouTube lineup or anything like that, then that's an easy and fast way for them to know, oh, I still have 5 minutes until class starts. All right, have a good day.